New place. Took me long enough to get ready to actually finally stream. But chat room, we are back. And in the last stream, we beat. Don't be okay. It's not loud. Um, we beat Storm Gold. No, Sacred Gold, Storm Silver, whatever it is. So we're moving on to Kanto with Fire Red Omega. So we're going into another Drayano ROM hack. Well, let's just jump right into it. We're just going to jump right into it. We do have, let's see, let's look at all our documentation. So we do have the Peachel patch. So there are some changes to this. So we have all of the Peachel documentation as well. We have a Fire Red Omega calculator, which has my Sacred Gold team in it, apparently. Good to know. We have Pokemon locations, the static encounters, and then base stat changes. Dude, leave me alone. Why are we doing that? So yeah, let's just kind of get straight into it. My microphone's starting to peak, which is really interesting because you should have a limiter. Thank you very much. And maybe not be as high. So let's see how that looks on OBS. That seems to be a little bit better. Okay. Cool. And now let's just get straight into it. I have never played this before at all. So I'm going into this blind plus documentation because it's not really full blind if I have documentation. We'll go with Gary as the Pokemon trainer for now. But yeah, since we only have one screen, the docs are going to be shown down below, so you always see what I see on the side of my screen, right next to the Nuzlocke. Chat will still show up there down below. We still have the badges like we did before, ending with the champion here. There's no special rules. It'll just be typical hardcore Nuzlocke rules for now. And let's just get straight into it. I've never really played this before. I have done just like when I was trying to learn Nuzlocking in general. Not that that sounds like I'm done learning Nuzlocks. So I've kind of forgotten where I need to go. I think, yeah, he gets mad at you for trying to leave first. But I am not doing the Drayano Gauntlet like a lot of people are doing. I started my Storm Silver Sacred Gold Nuzlocke before Peachel has started to do that. But I am applying their patches. But I'm just trying to learn Nuzlocking. Try to do this. Okay, so we get. All right, let me change these as well to set. Okay. Smoochum or Elekid. Since we're here, let's take a look and see. So Elekid, Electabuzz. I'm wondering if this gets the same stats. Yeah, I think that's going to be the way to go. How do I know if there's a type change in these docs? Because I want to see if this is electric fighting in this game. That's kind of my goal to check. How do I spell Electivire? Oh, right, because we're not in Gen 4 yet. We're in Gen 3. And this isn't going to have the future evolutions. So Electabuzz is going to be where we're... So it could get Volt Absorb. Let's see where Magmar is at. Flash Fire, and then what is Jinx? Oblivious and Insomnia. Oblivious is nice to get rid of setup moves and stat changes. Insomnia can't fall asleep, which is nice. We have Surge. We have... I think I'm going to go with Elekid for the first one. Nickname theme. Ooh, that's a great question. I don't know what to go for the nickname theme. Let's just do the normal names for now. Okay, this is technically Rival 1. So 6 damage is crit range, and we just win that fight. If I remember correctly, too, from what I've seen online about this game, is it has hard level caps. So I should be able to... just level everything up to the max level, which will be really nice. That's the bag. How do I don't remember how to shift through these pages. Oh, it just wasn't working before. So let's check if it is hard level caps. So this is the Brock split. So our level cap should be 14. So let's see if it'll let me go above 14. 13, 14. Nice. So it is hard level caps, which is very nice. Which means I should have zero problem kind of running through this. Okay, so Route 22 is kind of the next fights. So Route 1. I don't believe we have Pokeballs yet, right? We do not, so we are good to just run away here. Oh yeah, what did I get for my Pokemon as well? We did get Volt Absorb. Awesome, cool. Well, that is very fun. Uh-oh. Apparently if you double click into MGBA, it does that. So hopefully I don't do that more often. But we need to grab the parcel, right? And there is no running in this game, so that's just going to be something we have to get used to. You can catch a Ponyta on Route 1. That would be, I think, the ideal encounter. Yeah, I guess we can check Pokemon locations encounter table Route 1. Yep, we'll just get one of the normal encounters. Okay, did I get Pokeballs yet? I did. I got 5 Pokeballs. So the challenge does start now, technically. There we go. Forever Repel. But I'm going to go try to grab some Pokeballs first in Violet City, because 5 is not very many. We'll grab 10. Okay, so no Premier Balls in this. Good to know. So don't have to worry about that a ton. But let's go get our Route 1 encounter here. And let's see what we get. We get Ponyta. That's huge, actually. I can't really damage this at all, so I just have to go for the catch. And we got it. We're doing no nicknames on this one. Is there a way that I can... Let me... Let's see. New game. I don't think this has... Fire Red Omega. But it'll still help me track my encounters, so I'll still just go... There we go. Fire Red. So starter will have Elekid captured. I don't know why none of the Pokemon themselves aren't showing up. But Route 1, we get Ponyta captured, and we should level this thing up while I'm sitting here thinking about it as well. I actually don't know if any of these encounters are actually good or not, so I kind of made that up while I was talking. Ooh. Hope my shit doesn't explode. I'm opening a Dr. Pepper. Ember instead of the extra 4 is not, or extra 5, base power I don't think is not going to be that important right now. Okay. I do believe we can get the Route 22 encounter, right? I guess I maybe should have checked what options we had for encounters, but we'll take the Hoot Hoot, right? Let's add this here. Hoot Hoot captured. No nicknames on this one. Let's check what we could have gotten on. Okay, so Viridian. I don't know where we get the fishing rod in this game. But eventually we'll want to get a Magikarp, right? So we should... Oh, he's telling me how to catch Pokemon. Okay, this will be a perfect opportunity to check... Route 22... Yeah, there we go. There's the old rod. Okay, so we have the option for Barboach or Magikarp in Viridian City, or Houndour, Mareep, Swablu, Ralt, Skitty, Doduo in grass. Where is the grass in Viridian City? There's the grass. So the big question here is, I mean, we have a fire type, we have an electric type. The option for Ralts is cool, but if it escapes, that kind of sucks. I think we go for Barboach fishing, because we have Barboach or Magikarp, either of which are, I would think, good encounters. And we get Barboach. I do think that is okay, because ground type immunities are always nice, have pivot potential. So yeah, we'll be happy with that. Viridian City is Barboach captured. I don't know why none of the sprites are loading here. Whatever. Let's see. Anything else to do in Viridian City while I'm here? I have to be really cognizant about like picking up items and stuff since I don't know where they are in this game either. Okay, I don't need that. Hmm. And yeah, let's get everything up to level. I kind of forgot about that as well. Forever Candy. So Hoot Hoots can get up to level 14 as well. Yeah, probably Foresight, right? And I think we should lead Hoot Hoot because it does have Hypnosis here, which will be good for catching Pokemon in the forest if we choose to do so. I think Feint Attack over Tackle here because Peck still gets stabbed, so it doesn't really make a difference. Cool. 11, 12, 13, 14. Icy Wind. Ooh. Instead of Spores, right? These do absolutely nothing for us. Okay, Route 2. We do get an encounter here. Let's see. There is only grass encounters. I think our best encounter here would be a Shroomish, which we have a 30% chance to get. Nice. I think that is a best case scenario. Awesome. We'll take that on route 2. Shroomish captured, and Viridian Forest is next. And we just take whatever we get in. What are you? Oh, this would be a. Okay, so maybe that's what we do in future if we make it to future attempts is we have the random encounter as well. Because that would be Mudkip Trico or Torchic. I kind of like our Shroomish on that one. I don't necessarily hate that. Um, let's see. We get a Weedle. That's a pretty good encounter. I don't know what any of the abilities are in this game. Um, so I'm just gonna think that that's pretty good, right? Cool. I think that's actually one of the few things that I could normally catch in here, anyways. Um, so there is technically an optional rival fight. I don't know what it gives me, so we're just gonna do it. And it is on Route 22. So let's get everything up to level here, and we'll just do the optional fight because there's no reason not to. I think. Stun Spore. Seven. Cool. We can evolve Weedle. And this thing should get to Beedrill before we even do anything else. Nice. We get Beedrill. I don't remember if there's Megas in Fire Red Omega. I don't think there are. It would be kind of strange, but there may be. I mean, instead of Harden, maybe. I think Harden technically has better uses there. Um, okay, so rival Route 22 because it's not technically a number because it is an optional fight. We do it. You want to try that again? He does lead with a Zubat and then goes into Magby. So let's see, is that over? Where is the fight? I don't know where the fight is. There we go. Okay, Route 22 fight. I don't know if this gives me anything, which is the reason why I'm doing it. It's technically optional, and it does go away after the Cerulean City Rival fight. So I don't really know what purpose this fight serves. But we are a little bit over level. We're 5 levels over here. So we should be able to just sweep this pretty easy, to be honest with you. And again, we have hard level cap, so it doesn't really matter a ton. I'm just going to technically switch into Ponyta here because it's the most correct option, even though we should be fine. Because Ember should be able to just kill here. Oops. Yeah, it does. It does look bad when I do that, so I will be aware of that. Oh wow, that rival fight was so challenging. I guess that's what it does. It gives us access to the water encounters here. I don't think it gives us access to anything else. And there's no items in here. So good to know for future reference if we want a water encounter on Route 22. Which is Poliwag or Clamperl. I think yeah, the water encounters are probably the way to go on Route 22. Actually, now that I'm like actually looking at it, let's just use the repel while I'm thinking about it. And we can get through. Let's see, Viridian Forest is next. Where we have some Weedles and Caterpies. I'm just going to try to avoid as many trainers as I can. Because I should be able to avoid most, if not all. I think it's just this last one here, right? Yeah, the red is the required fight. Okay, so he has more so rock types. So I'm going to go... That's not my lead. That's my lead. Oh, this one's... Oops, I missed one. It's this one that I'm looking at. Just going to want to use Scratch and Stun Spore. Okay, let me heal up, and this is the fight I was looking at. Was... Oh, that's Pewter City Gym. Wow, I'm trolling. Okay, so yeah, we have Route 2. We already have an encounter on. All right, Pewter City. So we just want to get whatever we can in the city, it seems. I guess we do have. Do they have fossil restoration available for us? Um, Seems like I may need cut for it. Okay, so we can delay for fossils here. Or we could get Sunkern, Nosepath, Slackoth, Skitty, Swablu, or Talo. 5% chance for Talo. It's not a bad shout to just. I don't know. I don't know what the egg has. It's probably. Let's see if Togekiss exists. I doubt it. 405 base stat is actually not terrible. Um, but I don't think we want it quite as much as before. But I will throw. Just deposit the egg into the box for now. Because I don't know where's a good place to hatch that. I don't know in Kanto. But anyways, let's go check. Let's see. Okay, we have the grass patch. Or I guess let's fight the gem, right? If I think I need one of the Pokemon, I can't imagine I would though, because it's like, okay, Sunkern would help. Nosepass would be resistant, right? Slackoth would be pretty useful, useless. Skitty would be pretty useless. Swablu would be pretty useless. Tail would be pretty useless. So I can at least delay here, and there's no reason not to. So we do have. I do like the Barboach lead here, I think the most. A tackle miss, we'll take it. Nosepass has tackle and harden. That was a crit that did 9 damage. Yeah, this one should be pretty clean just to get through. Just a Barboach sweep here. Cool. Well, we are on to Brock. I don't know how to plan for this fight, to be completely honest with you. I guess I should grab an extra Pokemon, right? And just put you into my party. Um, okay, so we need a save file. I don't want to save state. I just want to save the game. Well, let's just plan for this without the calculator, because I mean, it's not a ton that I can do. The big question is, do I want to have... this Vulpix is kind of annoying, right? So I think I want to... I think I may want to lead Elekid here. I can't lie. My reasoning is, so we're fighting a Geodude first. I guess let me go to the planner, so then we can all see this better. Oh, is my face cam not on the planner? Where's... Hello? That's interesting. Give me a second. Video capture device, camera. Yoink. Okay, that should be close enough, I think. Okay, so the big thing here is... Oh, except that's... The planning document kind of sucks for that. Let me move this up here as well. Okay, that's better at least. It's not going to look perfect, but don't need it to. Okay, so we need... This Geodude here has no ground type moves, but it can bait out either Kabuto or Onix here right afterwards. But what do I do after that? I think I lead with... If I do Shroomish, it immediately baits into Flamethrower. Jesus. I think Barboach is the best lead here. Let's just run it back and see what happens. I don't know how this will go in the slightest. But I mean, it can't be that bad, right? Let's go for Brock. We do Oko, and I don't know who this brings out next, honestly. Probably Kabuto for Absorb. I think Shroomish will be the best here. I guess I didn't check my Shroomish Lurk set, did I? But I get the resist here. 1 damage, that's huge. Probably wants to use Water Gun, which is fine. This will get me back up to full health here. And this probably brings in Vulpix or Rhyhorn, depending on which one does more. Yeah, and we'll be at full health after this. The big thing is I don't know where to go from here. Vulpix is a little bit easier to get rid of than Rhyhorn. Rhyhorn's the scary one, right? Because it wants to use Flamethrower, so I'm tempted to go into... I mean, our only resists are Ponyta, who then probably dies to Rock Tomb, right? Or Barboach. Which I guess we don't need Barboach a ton. I'd probably want to keep Barboach for Onyx, to be honest with you. I guess let me just see who has the higher special defense. You have 20. You have 26. I'm gonna go into Ponyta here. I'm kind of willing to sack Ponyta if need be. Or it uses Rock Tomb. I guess it's because it saw I had faster speed. Is there a way to get out of this? Because it probably doesn't... It may Flamethrower. It may be possible for it to Flamethrower here. I'll go into Barboach, try to save it. Worst case, I'll switch back into Ponyta to get the free switch into... Yeah, that would have killed. Minus speed is not great. It's probably still gonna want a Rock Tomb, so I guess I didn't realize it'd still be faster. Unless for Speed Tide. It's nice to get one Super Potion out of the way. Okay. Rhyhorn is down. This probably brings out Omanyte, maybe? Okay, what does Omanyte want to do? Probably Water Gun. I think I bring in Shroomish here. Because worst case, I just absorb. Protect is fine. I'm assuming this thing's faster than me, would be my guess. Yeah, it goes for a double Protect. Wow, just getting the double Protects. That's okay. I mean, we just wall this thing here, right? Ultimately. Didn't get back to full health quite, which is unfortunate. So this is going to be Vulpix. It's going to want to use Ember here. This is where it would have been nice to just have Ponyta at full health, right? But I can go... I'm going to Hoot Hoot, try to get a Hypnosis off. That's tough. But it did 8 damage. 9 damage. This is technically in range of things, but this is bad. This is actually really bad. Yeah, it didn't even fade. Are you, what's your ability? Are you Flash Fire by any chance? Run away. That's awful. What's your ability? Are you Sniper? What moves do you have? I didn't see what you got off a level up. Poison Super Focus and Fury attack. I think Beedrill could be our sack here as well, to be honest. I'm gonna go to Ponyta first, though. Okay, so 6 HP is what we're looking for here. As kind of the problem. That's awesome. So it could confuse Ray here. It's probably going to want to substitute back up though, right? So let's see what Elekid can do. Because Elekid won't be good against Onyx, so... yeah, wants to substitute back up. So 40-50, high critical hit rate. 50 stab. Barring a crit, this would be better, but I don't want to rely on crits. Okay, just don't hit Hypnosis here, and we're fine. Because this should... okay, we get a crit there, too. I'll take it. The question is, am I faster than this Onyx? Because it can't do anything to me right now. So I think we use one Karate Chop. We are faster. And now it's going to dig. So we can go into Hoot Hoot, who won't die from this burn. We will die from a next one, though. This technically is random move, so it could be Dragon Breath here. It is. That paralysis stinks. Just don't hit yourself in confusion here. That would be bad. That'd be the worst case scenario. That sucks. I'm gonna risk one crit here. Snapped out of confusion. No paralyzed. Nice. That Citrus Berry is tough. I think I need to get a Leech Seed off here. If I hit myself in confusion here, though, that's worst case scenario. Don't hit yourself in confusion. Yeah, we can't stay in here. I'm gonna sack Beedrill here. Just get as much damage as we can off and then go into Elekid. Another paralyzed? Really? Let's just go Poison Sting, maybe try to fish for something. Nice paralysis. Huge. Don't get yourself in confusion. Why? I'm just sacking this. Whatever. Yeah, so this comes down to Elekid here. And if Elekid can kill here. I almost need it to use Swagger. Because there's just nothing I can do about this. I'm gonna sack Hoot Hoot as well, I guess. Because we get the free pivot, but then it's just gonna die to burn here. This is random move. Rock Tomb is best case scenario. Dragon Breath. No paralysis. Thank goodness. Wow, that's doing no damage. I guess we see if Barboach can survive a dig. It can. I gotta get damage off. It's faster. That's tough. I guess we'll sack Hoot Hoot here. 3 deaths on our first gym is really tough, though. If we even kill on this. That's the other thing, is I don't think we necessarily kill. Kill here. Yeah. So I guess we see if Elekid can tank a dig. Can't. I don't know if we beat this here. Ponyta's asleep and Shroomish is paralyzed. So I think Shroomish dies to Dragon Breath here. Yeah, that's huge. I just don't think it outdamages here. Yeah, Swagger is so tough too. I think I've hit myself in confusion every turn that I could have. Yeah, it's over. Well. Yeah, we had 3 Pokemon that could really do anything in this fight. I guess that's probably why you want the route. Yeah, that's probably why you want the Poliwhirl there. Or maybe it's just Poliwag, I don't know. But that will be a reset. Attempt 2. Bum, bum. This is some interesting music we got going on here. Let's go back to the ambient one. Don't I need to... Yeah, hold on. I need to do up B select. There we go. Alrighty, attempt 2 time. Very cool. Okay. I still think we're going to go with Elekid for the first, for our starter. Because it'd be good for Misty, right? So, yeah, let's go Elekid. We're not going to have a nickname theme for this one as well. Rival 1, this shouldn't be a huge problem. And let's get up to level here, and then we should be able to just kind of... There we go. Try this again. Except on Route 22, instead of getting Hoot Hoot, we're going to get whatever water encounter we can. Please let me walk. Thank you. I think on the next route too, I think we should try for one of the random Hoenn starters. Because I think we have a, 33% chance to get something good. But at the very least, then we get a fire type if we don't get something that we want. Either the Trico or Mudkip. So I think that's the way to go. Because I think you used to be able to choose which one you wanted on that route, but PHL in that patch made it so it's random which one you get. So technically, if I get an encounter here on Route 1, that is our full encounter. But we're good here. I didn't check what's in the Pokemon Center. Okay. Let's go get some balls from the mart. I still think we should get 10 Pokeballs. That felt like a good number. And then what is... I don't actually know what the... that's what it does. Inflict status is what the powder jar does. Okay, let's go get our Route 1 encounter, which doesn't do anything for us. Rattata, okay. Get in the ball, little bro. Thank you. Okay, and then we'll go do the rival fight on the next route real quick. Sure, instead of tackle. We'll do the same thing here. 13 fight instead of... What was the optional fight? It was Zubat and Smoochum. So we could take that on with what we currently have. Blah, blah, blah. He's going to tell us how to catch Pokemon. And that's whatever. And we're looking for you. Okay. Rival 1 or 2 or 3 or optional 20, Route 22, whatever you want to call it. We'll just use Thunder Shock. Really? Wow. That is awesome. Good RNG. Good RNG. Watch, it's going to freeze again. Okay. Okay, bro. Okay, bro. Here we go. Let's go bag. Medkit use. Awesome. Bag. We'll use the old rod here. Cool. Poliwag. And get in the ball, little bro. Thank you. And then we can get our route to encounter. But we are going to get one of the random Pokemon here. Trico, okay. I do kind of fuck with that because I don't use Trico a ton. Let's get everything up to level now. We need a Viridian City encounter as well. I still think we fish for this over a grass encounter. I think the only time we don't fish for it is if you get Magikarp, right? But we didn't get, or not Magikarp, Mudkip. It does a decent amount of damage, so let's just be aware. I think I'm safe for one more crit. But now I do need to switch. Okay, that crit didn't do a ton. Thank you for getting in the ball, Barboach. So let's see, we have our route 2. Now we need our Viridian encounter. We get Caterpie this time. Definitely down for Caterpie on this. I'm wondering if it still gets Compound Eyes. That would be awesome if it did. Get in the ball, little bro. Thank you. I do need to get more balls at the next location. Let's turn on the Forever Repel and then get our Forever Candy here. Let's get everything up to level 14. Icy Wind was good instead of Water Sport, sure. Maybe I keep Water Sport, actually. And do Mud Sport instead. Because the fire types in Brock's gym, to be fair, are kind of annoying. I just didn't play that right with who I had in my party at what time. If I had managed HP better on like Vulpix and stuff like that, I think we would have been fine. So tackle, yeah. Oops, that was an optional. Let's see. Rick has a Weedle and a Caterpie. I think we'll be okay. Why did I use that? Okay, the mandatory here is Paris, is the guy that we're looking out for. Let me just switch in Butterfree to be the lead. Oh yeah, let's check abilities too. Compound Eyes, good. Guts is huge. Water Absorb is huge. Overgrow is fine. Oblivious, I don't know how much it matters. Volt Absorb is awesome. Okay. Nice little set of abilities and encounters. So I think we just have to get past Brock. Everything else about the box looks pretty good outside of that. But yeah, the Brock fight is always tough. The Brock fight is. Why am I saying always tough? Like I've done it before a ton. I haven't. I need more Pokeballs before I forget. That's all the money I have. Let's see. Do I want to give Guts to any of the Pokemon? I don't think so. I do want to lead Barboach for this, right? I guess Poliwag could be good as well, but it doesn't really matter a ton for this fight right here. Nice thing is wiping at Brock, it's a pretty quick return back to him. So long as we don't just get absolutely wiped here. So that did 5 damage. Yeah, we're good. Okay. I'm still going to save the encounter in Pewter City because I think we have a better selection here. The biggest question is who do we want to go against? Special attack is 15 versus 17. I think we want Poliwag first just to guarantee less damage. And then the big question is, do we want Rattata to have... You don't have any real good moves, though. Because do we want it to have the Guts boost against, like, Onyx or something like that? And I feel like the answer to that is no, just because the damage output is so high. And I think we need to save Trico. Did you get Leech Seed or anything like that? No, all you have is Absorb. I mean, let's just run it back. We don't have a ton of options here. I mean, we have 6 Pokemon, 6 encounters to make it work. And we have to do whatever we can within the fight to actually win it. Alrighty, so we get Brock here. And we are just going to output as much damage as we can. It's a good first start. I'm gonna go into Butterfree for the Absorb. I forgot I'm faster, so it's gonna use Rock Tomb. This may kill. It does. I keep forgetting about Rock Tomb and the Gen 3 AI wanting to, like, genuinely prioritizing speed. That is entirely on me. That is a troll death. Especially since Trico just tanks both of those, right? Probably. Mud Shot. Super Potion is good there. It's probably going to get the Lemonade out as well, right? It says 2 healing items. I don't know if this will have it heal here. No, it won't. So this will bring out Rhyhorn with Flamethrower. Maybe Rock Tomb. Who tanks this better? $19 versus 15. Barboach definitely does here. And it does go for speed control. This may actually get the Lemonade out. Nice little miss there. We'll take that. Does not get the Lemonade out. Crit there does not matter in the slightest. I'm gonna go for some accuracy lowering here. I may just try to 1v1 this, low-key. I's just gonna try to stall, which is very annoying. So 20 damage is the danger. I am in perfect crit range. Which is honestly fine. And this will bait out Vulpix for an Ember. I think I'm going to go straight into Elekid here. Because the big danger last time was the substitute, and that chipped down our team a ton. So instead, I'm just going to go straight for kill with Poliwag. Oh, I mean, I meant to go, Elekid. Do I try to stall out sleep turns here, maybe? Let's try it, why not? Because that's the guaranteed sleep turn, and it does a decent amount of damage, right? So I just need to try to wake up. It's looking like 10 damage is what I want to watch out for. Confusion RNG screwed me last time, so I'll just switch into Elekid here. And that did 8 damage, so I need to watch out for 16. Paralysis is nice. Paralysis is really nice. Okay, it has a soda pop, not a lemonade. I think they do the same thing, though. That's annoying. Wow, that does a lot of damage. I gotta risk the crit here. I better not hit myself through this. I've hit myself every single time on confusion, outside of the times I snap out of confusion. Every single time. Okay, huge. I'll be in crit range again, but... Okay. Okay. Don't hit myself in confusion. Nice. Okay, this will use... I may be in Ember range. So I may just go Poliwag here and just try to take the KO. I'll take that. I'll take that any day of the week. Let's use Water Gun. Wow. I mean, I try to just stay in, right? Take that. I don't know if it has enough health to try to use Substitute here. No, it does not. Okay, so now I do need to switch out. I think I'd try for Rattata here, maybe? Worst case, it burns me, and then I have Guts Boost. Okay, never mind. That's worst case. I gotta sack it, right? Or kill. It still gets sacked here. Is Tail Whip worth using? It's defense stat, but no one will be well, Elekid would be using its defense stat. Let's see if we get it off. It wants to use Dig. Oh, I let Butterfree die here, so that snowballs into Rattata. Just don't hit yourself in confusion here, dog. Just don't hit yourself in confusion here. Nice. So technically this risks a crit. I don't know how much this is going to do. Okay. Why aren't you rock tombing there? Okay, we beat Brock. We beat Brock. 2 deaths on the fight. The deaths are actually kind of bad, to be honest with you. But whatever. We beat Brock. Cool. Well, that is Brock taken care of. We need to go to the... So we lost you. That could have been a deathless fight too, had I remembered the Rock Tomb AI. So that is on me entirely, naturally. The big question is now, do we want the Pewter City encounter to be... I think we just got to go see what we get on the next route, right? Which is Route 3. However, we may have... Oops, that's optional. And I didn't heal. Oh, Tatelo. I hit Hypnosis. That's crazy. Especially after a sand attack, right? I got really, really lucky. I got really, really, really lucky. I just ran into an optional while not healing after that. Okay. And we get new level caps too, which I didn't think about. But we'll be okay. Yeah, bubble, double slap, 16s. I don't know what our level cap is for the next gym. Instead of water sport, yeah, probably. Body slam. Yeah. Yeah. Wow, the level cap's really high. I don't know how Barboach evolves in this. Instead of mud sport. Anything's better than mud sport. $15, $16. And we should get our evolution here, right? Nice. This thing will be nice too for No, I don't want to learn Fury Cutter actually. For Misty. Yeah, that's just 2 stages instead of 1, right? 15, 16. Sure, why not learn that instead of... But quick attack is kind of nice for the value it provides, right? Never misses though. I'll go instead of Leer because we have Screech on Grobile. So if we want to set up, that's huge. 20, 21, 22. Yeah, we'll get rid of Swift. I can see the value in Swift 100%. Okay, so let's see. Let's go trainer battles. We are now in the Misty split. We have Metapod, Kakuna, Butterfree on this bug catcher here. Cool. The next trainer is Pichu and Nidoran. Or we could go with another bug catcher. Um, I mean, you're just the easier fight because it can't do anything. The Cascoon and Silcoon literally have Harden. That is the only move that it has, and it has two of them apparently. So it has 60 value worth. This has Fury Attack, which can't do anything. And this has Absorb, which can't do anything. Like, that was just not a difficult fight. Okay. It's still worth just leading Elekid here. Wow, I'm getting a lot of crits right now that I don't need. Save them for later. Save them for later. Medkit use. Now the question is, do we want to catch... I mean, Route 3, there's no reason not to catch whatever's on here. And I'll just Thunder Wave whatever's here. Unless Route 3 has... Let's wait until the end of Route 3. Because it may have the Gen 2 trainers as well. So here's Route 4. So this guy doesn't have any Pokemon. So you have Pokemon, so dodge you. Do you still sell the Magikarp? You do. Let's see. Where could I catch a Magikarp next? Because it may be worth getting that now. Um, Actually, I do want to get it here. I guess this counts as the Route 4 encounter, right? I don't know. Let's check. Yep, met at Route 4, so that's our Route 4 encounter. Um, So we're still missing a Route 3 encounter. Ooh, Magikarp's going to be a pain to level up. But let's get it up there. Dragon Rage is nice, however, we get a pretty high level already by the time we get that. It's not like in Sacred Gold. Ooh, that's a trainer. I don't know if we get the Gen 2 starters. Is there? Oh, interesting. Let's go see here. We fought the bug catcher. Okay. Um, this document that I'm reading here says there is a I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea where to catch these things. Wait, here it is. Um, so Gen 3s. Okay, Gen. There we go. Um, so yeah, I guess the question is, do we want a water rock type or do we want any of these options for Sunkern, Nosepath, Slackoth, Skitty, Swallow, Talo? I feel like the 5% Talo is worth rolling for. So that's what I am going to do. Because we have water types. So worst case we get, yeah, like Nosepass, which I don't really hate at all. And then route 3, we can get something as well. Except Nose Pass does not help us in the next fight at all. But yeah, we can get one more encounter here. Just have to make sure I don't run into any battles. And let's get our route 3 encounter. Electric, not ideal. Not ideal. But I guess an electric type's an electric type, right? And I can use it to sack in the next fight if it wants to. I forgot you can do that in these games. Yeah, an electric type is an electric type. Cool. Awesome. I gotta stop running into optionals. I ran into 2 optionals on this route in general. Let's use the med kit. Rever candy on Nose Pass to get you up to level. I think we're good on that. Guess I should go get more Pokeballs at the last Poké Center, or Pokemart, I mean. Since I now have more money. Not a ton of money. That's the other option. It shouldn't be a huge deal, but I need to stop. Okay. Well, fortunately for me, I can just run through all of this now, basically. However, there is that trainer I need to avoid. Okay, Mount Moon. I need to turn back on the Forever Repel. Let's see, what do we want in Mount Moon? I think we want to go to one of the lower levels. Because we could get Slugma, Larvitar, Numel, Bagon, Aeron, Geodude, Torkoal. We don't really need a rock type because we have Nose Pass. Yeah, I think we want to go to the one floor down. But let's go check the trainers in. Okay, so Mount Moon, there are no... Boltita is actually really nice. Forced encounters. Or forced battles. I just have to be careful where I walk. That's one of them. That was really hard to see. Okay. You do not have boom, so that's okay. Let's go get our encounter. This is where we want our encounter, so let's grab it here. Numel, okay. I'm down for that, like, very, very much so. Right, you're a ground type. Hee hee. Let me get not you in this battle. That would be why I don't want you in that battle. Cool, we caught it. Now I just have to remember how to get through Larvitar, no! Now I just have to remember how to get through here. I would have loved to get Larvitar here. Star Piece is nice. We can just avoid Team Rockets. Thief is huge. Let's see, you're not mandatory. Ooh, hey there. Moonstone is nice for if I need it. Oh, that was an optional. So you're the Eradicate trainer. Okay. I might need to run through this at normal speed, low-key. Just because I keep running into these optionals so frequently. But the next one is a mandatory fight. I'll just run with Elekid for now. No reason not to. It has a Dunsparce as the last. Okay, so we're net even. Yippee! All right, there's one more mandatory fight in Mount Moon, and it is a... Yeah, it's you. That's awesome. I wanted you to use Disable, but whatever. It wants to use Poison Gas or Smog here. It says Levitate, so I don't really have a great option for it. Wants to use an electric type move. So Barboach is fine. I cannot do anything else. And we mud slap it down. It doesn't really matter. Bag, medkit use. And then we go back up. This was, what floor was that? 2F. Okay. Route 4, we are chilling. I don't know what you guys do. Seems like I can talk to you though. Only one Pokemon can learn. Okay. We have 2 punches that are here on this route. And then... Oh, you're the optional fight. Well, shit. Okay. This has a Pidgeotto and a Ponyta left. Okay. That was crazy. That was bold. Going to Gyarados. That's okay, because I'll just use Dragon Rage twice. And we're good. Let's see if the optional was worth it. You can't even get to that item, so no. Okay, so there is a fight in Cerulean City. It is against... Let's go to the box link. Oh wait, you guys should not be in this box. You guys should be in box 1. Smile. Okay, so we have Golbat first. We have Ralts we need to deal with. The only Pokemon who shouldn't come is probably you for you. Although it doesn't really matter because Jinx probably rolls both of you. That's fine. Nope, we don't need to teach you Focus Energy. 20, 21. Takedown. I'll teach that one instead of Tackle. This fight is on the bridge, right? So as long as I avoid that, I should be okay. But I don't want to risk it quite yet. Ralts for Lickitung. Probably wouldn't do that trade if I wanted to, or even if I had the Pokemon. Let's see, is there any options for Cerulean? Horsey Staryu is actually a really good shout. I guess beating those optionals has its merits, right? Like getting probably 5 more Pokeballs. I don't need to do that. So there's our grass encounter for Cerulean if we want it. Which is Pichu, Pidgey, Shroomish, Oddish, Bellsprout, Nincada, who I ban. So we'd reroll if we get that one. Or we could get a fishing encounter here. Okay, here is rival number something. This shouldn't be a crazy difficult fight, considering he has an Abra with exclusively teleport. That doesn't kill, that's awesome. I should be able to KO here. quick attack, even though it used Screech. It's probably going to bring out Snubble would be my guess. This thing only has teleport, question mark. So I'll just kill it here. I definitely probably wants to bring out Snubble next, because it can do the most damage. You don't have a physical... Oh, I guess you have Lick, right? I'm going to bring Nummel out just because I want the Intimidate, our own Intimidate on the Snubble. This is neutral damage, which is not great. Does a lot. I'll just use Bite on it. This is still neutral. That's not as bad, though. Wow, that does nothing. No freeze. Love that. I still should be able to outspeed and kill here. And this next one has Bite, Charm, and Lick. So I'll bring in Elekid. Yeah, that doesn't do a ton. I didn't think to check if there's fairy types in this game, because Karate Chop would have been quite useless there. I have no idea what that does. Fame checker. What an interesting item. I guess let me heal real quick. Okay, so we do have the little goldenrod bridge section here. I don't know where in Cerulean City I can get my water encounter. I think I have to wait until I have surf, which makes waiting there kind of rough, to say the least. But yeah, we'll go ahead and call it here today. A little short stream. Getting back into Nuzlocking and hopefully streaming consistently. But I have some meetings in the afternoon, so I just need to call it there. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Glad to see the stream working well and everything going well. I also need to check my Wi-Fi to make sure that it's working, because I have different service than I did last time. So yeah.